fantastic with serious less fun. Refresh yourself with a cool, fantabulous Skyview. Skyview, go extreme! Skyview Orange is a product of the Reham family.
Go extreme with Skyview Orange, citrus and fruity.
MASAKA SS should be an interesting game. St. John's coming into the game on the back of a loss. They've just lost to Olida High School. MASAKA looking to push their case for a semi-final place. So they will be looking for all they can get out of this particular game. It's been an interesting tournament. We're already on match day number 5. We'll call it moving day of sorts because the semi-final places are starting to get sorted out. Olida High School and Light SS leading the way. Yeah, you can look at the group standings as they are. The top 2 teams in each group will be moving on to the semi-finals. And like I've said, Olida High School and Light SS unbeaten in the tournament. For Olida, 6 out of 6. Light SS 5 out of 5. Before today's action, Madeira was also unbeaten, but this morning they went down to Kirembe SS, defeated them, inflicting a first defeat for Madeira High School, but I think they're still in a good position to make the semi-finals. The team for MASAKA SS, Kaijuka Florence and Nachimugwe opening the batting for them. They've had a solid unit, but you have to look out for Mbwali Naume in the team. She's been the standout batter, the player with the highest score so far in the tournament. So she's a key player for them, as well as Nakakande Agnes, star players for that MASAKA SS side. My name is Dennis Musali. I'm still here with Ivan Sajabi and Naomi Amongin. But we'll start you off. We'll be with Ivan Sajabi. Ivan, welcome.
Thank you so much, Dennis. Should be an interesting game. Both teams tied at 6 points with only Chopin is up the account with a wide. In such games, the opening, they said that the first ball sends the message, but Nahiria Helen is not really giving a good message there for St. John's, who are just coming back from a loss, who need to win this one and go back into the mathematics, because I believe this group may be decided by net run rate, because all teams are moving so close to each other. Ginger SS there with Igang SS tied at 8 points, while MASAKA SS and St. John's are all tied at 6 points each. So whoever wins here joins the other ones at 8 points and wait for the net run rate to decide.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ivan. And like we predicted, Group A has been a group of interesting facts. Apart from Olida, who stood out of the rest, there's been little to separate all the other teams. And yesterday, Ginger SS losing to Igang SS completely opened up the whole group. So there's still opportunity for everyone to get that second slot and finish in the semi-final positions.
Yeah, but well, then it's looking at Group 8 has so many regional champions. Looking at Kelembe Senior Secondary School, the champions of the Western, St. John's here, the champions of the Central Region. When you look at Gingers, they are the champions of the Neo Region. So the group has so many champions. And
they take off blind, running blind, Kaijuka Florence. Nachimugwe was not interested in the run. Gift of a wicket there for St. John's SS MUKONO. MASAKA lose their first wicket. 2 for 1.
well, that ball was played straight to the fielder, and as you look at the replay, the ball just went to the hands of the fielder, and she manages to send it back so well to give St. John's the first wicket. Some brilliant throw there from Sonia Nampera, who was fielding at covers, to make sure that they get the much-needed breakthrough.
I don't know where Kaijuka Florence was really going, because Nachimbugwe was even ball watching and wasn't interested in the run at all. The Ngonians the Jonians pick their first wicket. Interesting, Jonians.
Against Masesco.
Masesco. Interesting names. We have Igasco, Smags.
New batter there walking in for MASAKA Secondary School. She's stopping the Cards with the bat. 196 runs. Naomi Mbwali. Yesterday she missed a half century by only 10 runs. And now here she comes to and make sure that she gets some more runs there for MASAKA Secondary School. When you look at the way MASAKA has been batting in the other games, they have been dropping her at number 4. But today she drops down the order. She comes in at number 3 to make sure that she gets that very good start quickly for MASAKA Secondary School, because they really need this win to keep in the mathematics of qualifying for the semi-finals.
Yeah, Mbwali now a big game player. Yesterday, her wicket against Ulula, I think, put a brakes on everything Masaka was trying to do. Once she got out, there was little response from MASAKA SS. But a big game player, I won't be surprised if she's picked among the best players in this tournament and also gets an opportunity to be on the under 19 team. Very well played there by Naomi. Soft hands, she just runs it down and will pick up a double. A big shot loading, and that should race away for a boundary. The first boundary for MASAKA. Stepping on the gas there now Mbwali. Full toss and given the treatment.
That puts the first over to an end. 8-1 is the score. Brilliant start there for MASAKA Secondary School. If they keep scoring 8 in every over, they'll complete the innings with 160 runs. And that is a very defendable score. New bowler there coming in for St. John's Secondary School, Irene Mutonyi. First couple of weeks she has been training with the Victoria Pearls. Before the team went to Dubai, she was participating in the practice games and the training sessions. Bringing her up front here should help St. John try and make sure that they get another wicket, because she's one of the players who have some experience in that side, and she just needs to live up to the billing in this game.
A good call there from Naomi. Naomi Mbwali, how much do you know about her, Ivan? You're a keen follower of girls' schools cricket. She's shown a lot of potential, but I think this is not the first time she's been able to show her class on this scene.
Naomi Mbwali, they are one of the players who have been playing so well. But this year she has greatly improved. She's in her form 6. I think she feels like she should take one to MASAKA SS before she leaves. But she's a wicket-keeper batter. Has been doing a lot of business there for MASAKA Secondary School. With the departure of Alako this year, she knows that she has to carry her team to victory.
And speaking of big game players, I've seen Proskovia Alako seated in MASAKA SS dugout. Broken allegiances for her. She's a girl from Soroti, but she passed by MASAKA SS, but she's clearly picked sides. But having Proskovia Alako here at this very venue is like a motivator to her fellow players. She's just coming back from Dubai with the Victoria Pearls, and it's the dream of most of the youngsters in this tournament. So having her here sets a very good precedent. She's also an academic graduate for Soto Cricket Academy, so when she comes, it adds motivation. Yeah, big shot there. Not a very quick outfield to just pick up a double, but good run in between the wickets. Very anxious to get on strike there now. Mbwali, you can hear saying "Dayo," which means make sure you come back so that we pick a second. She wants to get on strike. Intent very clear there from Mbwali. She looks like she will go over the business as hard as she can, because the intent has been clear that she needs to put runs for MASAKA Secondary School in this game. But I think Naomi needs to understand that Irene Mutonyi is a key bowler for MUKONO. See her off, and then you can be able to deal with the rest of the bowling. So she needs to be very careful against her. top quality line there from Irene Mutoni. One for the future, Irene. I've been speaking to Simon Kintu, who is the chairman for the Mukono community. Says Irene, sports is in the family. Her sisters play a bit of football, and she was also picked out of football to come and start playing cricket. Bit of laziness there from Mbwali Naomi, but that concludes the second over. 11-1.
Mutoni Irene, who completed as the best bowler in 2022 during the UCL Women's Division 2 League. She was even the player of tournament in that year. She completes her first over, no extras given into that one. Everything came off the bat, the 3 runs she has conceded. That is very brilliant stuff there from Irene Mutoni. The girls of St. John's Secondary School are looking bright and beautiful in the top, in the lemon green tops and white bottoms. That is the dugout from MASAKA Secondary School, led by under-9, the Baby Victoria Pearls coach Yusuf Nanga. A couple of players there who played in Mukono and now changed, went to MASAKA. But Nahiria Helen is the bowler who is coming to continue the business for St. John's Secondary School from the flying school end.
Yeah, more swing and miss here from Nachimbugwe. Match day number 5. We have cricket happening at the other 4 grounds all around Soroti. Another swing and a miss here for Nachimbugwe. Much better over from Nahiria. Brilliant over. So for 5 dot balls from Nahiria. Ivan, which are the other games happening all around Soroti City? Because it's action on the other grounds as well.
In the other games happening, as Nahiria comes in to complete that maiden if she picks a dot. Some chance for a run there, hesitation. But Helen Nahiria comes back with a much better over, completing that maiden, the first maiden of the innings, the first maiden in the game. 11-1 is the score after 3 overs. Looking at other games that are happening now, Mukono is taking on Mukono Kings High School is taking on Sacred Hearts Secondary School at Teso College 1. The Sacred Hearts won the toss and elected to bat first. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Sacred Hearts won the toss and elected to bowl first. In the other games, Ndeje Secondary School is taking on Gaza Secondary School. Gaza won the toss and elected to bowl first. I had a chat with a couple of players in the Ndeje team, and they said when they look at the quality, I talk about the quality, not the quality of the cricket, but they would love to beat Gaza because the cards look good when it is Ndeje when Gaza by.
Up in the air, Skya from Naomi, but no one will be catching that one. Yes and no call in between the two. Should be in trouble. Naomi was totally in no man's land. She's lucky that the keeper doesn't collect the throw. And somehow she survives, but she was in trouble.
That was very close. The wicketkeeper not completing that. They were going to get a very big wicket because Mbwali Naomi is one of those players who have been anchoring the innings for Masaka Secondary School.
Up in the air again, and the spin beats the fielder. Irene Mutonyi not very, very happy, but I don't know what the plan is here for Mbwali Naomi, but she looks to be very, very aggressive against Irene Mutonyi. She gets some instructions there from the dugout. I think she needs to calm down. She's attacking the wrong bowler. Irene Mutonyi, they are not very, very happy with our fielders. Created 2 opportunities and both of them have been put down.
Yeah, but then, sir, I don't think at this moment I would blame Mbwali, because when you see the game between Masaka and JOHNS, Masaka lost that one due to a slow start. No ball call there from the umpire. Looks like Nahiria's leg had gone in front of the lane. By all then, as I was telling you, the start for Masaka Secondary School was not so good. So by the time they sent in the batters to hit the ball during that game against JOHNS, it had become somehow late. So I believe the coach bringing in Mbwali to try and make sure that she gets some runs in the power play would be a good idea. But she needs to be a little bit cautious, try and make sure that she doesn't give out those chances, because they may turn out to be costly for the team. But Nachimbugwe will face a free hit following Mutonyi's no ball.
Doesn't capitalize on that free hit. But like you mentioned, Ivan, slow start has been the failure sometimes for Masaka. But when you have only one key batter, I think it is best that you try and utilize them for as long as possible. So it is important for Mbwali to know when to engage second gear and when she needs to go slow. Another chance created. This time the leading edge runs through the empty slip region. Get a single. Fielders alert has been the cry the whole week for the last 5 match days. That's how the girls try and encourage each other on the park. We talks about Gaza High School and Deji. I think that's a central region derby. And I'm sure either of the teams is very, very interested in the win. Whoever picks up the victory will be the boss today in the dining.
Actually, in the central region, both teams were in the same group.
can't beat us on the field, we shall beat you on the dance floor. Big swing, but up in the air. Chance taken on the
trying to do it again. I mentioned that yesterday she did it against Whitney Nasona. This time not coming off, but I think Nanyans realizing that Nampera Sonia would try and do something like that, so she was firmly behind the line. Must be a trick there from Sonia. Swing and a miss, no connection from Magnus. But I like players like Nampera Sonia. I like people who have that sort of awareness. They always want to use everything within the rule book to make sure that they pick a victory. So if that helps you win, so be it. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, well, Dennis, but as I told you, Nampera has been playing some games with the Victoria Pearls. Wide call there, some hesitation there in the field. But they pick up very good there from the wicket keeper as they don't take any run. Well, Dennis, as I was saying, Nampera has been playing some games with the Victoria Pearls. She has been training with them down when the team had a camp in Entebbe. They've been going to play a couple of trial games there, so I believe when she plays with the senior girls, she picks that experience and exposure.
Yes and no calling. Fortunate enough. The ball goes through. It could have been dangerous. Go through the keeper's gloves, but it struck her helmet. Very brave keeper.
Umpire there taking her through the concussion test. But I tell you something, that throwing just shows you that St. John's is very, very desperate of a wicket. They need to make sure that they keep getting those wickets because they know that's how they can limit MASAKA SS from getting many runs.
Yeah, but MASAKA lucky, I think there was some poor calling between Nanyans and Nakakande.
End of the 9th over, 46 for 4 is the score. Very, very slow start from St. John's. I beg your pardon, from MASAKA SS. They've not really put up that big gear, but they are against a big team, so everything just has to be slow. One of the twins who bowls, she so far picked 6 wickets in this tournament, Caroline Babiri. She now comes into the attack for St. John's Secondary School from the primary school end.
Babide starts off with a wide.
The girls of Iganga SS Igasco who will be taking on St. John's tomorrow. They've so far arrived to the ground to try and make sure that they look at how this. Some big appeal there. Station in the running, but the running very, very electric and an indication of a leg by there from the umpire. Well, as I was telling you that tomorrow Iganga SS will be taking on St. John's in the last group stage game. So it could be an interesting one. So the girls of Iganga SS have come around to see how St. John's takes down the business.
swing and a miss. One half of the Twins. Babidi in action. Nakato is predominantly a batter, so you will see her batting for St. John's. They are nowhere identical, as usually you find Twins to be very identical, but these are not.
Just felt like I should take you to the biology of the chromosomes. Earlier it is, but I would not want to go that way at the moment. But her twin sister took a beautiful catch in this game. Josephine Nakato is already in the books for the scorer there. Some full delivery there, sent to Gale. Nakato, they are doing some good fielding. She manages to stop the boundary and let them only take a single. Well, then, as I was saying, that girl Nakato Caroline completed the catch that saw Mbwali Naume off the pitch. So she's been brilliant in the field. Try and make sure that she keeps St. John's into this game.
Halfway stage, Masaka 51 for 4 won the toss and elected to bat first. Now find themselves 51, have lost 4 wickets. They need a partnership to get them ahead. St. John's MUKONO will be happy with the 4 wickets for now.
Yeah, but then looking at that score after 10 overs, 51 for 4. If they keep scoring at 51 for 4, they will complete the first innings with 102 runs. I believe it could be a defendable score for the team because they have some good bowlers. Looking at Nakakande Agnes, their captain Naula Asfa. But look at that replay. That was the first wicket that fell. A beautiful run out there to make sure that that one was how Mbwali went out. Some chance in the air there, and Babidi, I beg your pardon, and Nakato Josephine completed a very good catch to make sure that she gives St. John's the second wicket. Umpires they are taking some caution calls. It's the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament proudly sponsored by, there is some cautions being taken there as one of the batters took some diving efforts. She got a smaller bruise. But the medics, the umpires, they are doing the work of treating the player.
Yeah, all for the game. Yeah, look at the Masaka Wam. The problem for them, Ivan, has been that every time they try and get something going, then they lose the wicket, then they have to start all over again. So we're hoping that this partnership can just keep growing to get them to a good position.
Beauty shot. Sky view. Indeed, the view shows the sky looking very, very bright there. Teardrops flying all over, but we are very grateful having Skyview as one of our sponsors in this tournament. It's the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament hosted by South Cricket Academy. Schools are residing at St. Mary's Girls School here in Madera, this beautiful city of Soroti. 16 teams are in the camp, but only one team will walk out with the trophy. Olida High School comes into this tournament as the defending champion, but that's the dugout for Masaka Secondary School, Masesco. Coach Yusuf Enanga with the girls try to make sure that they get this win and move close to the semi-final spots. But at the end of the 10th over, Nampera Sonia will come to bowl for St. John's Secondary School from the flying school end. Big swing there from the Nakakande. Intent very, very clear, but there is protection down at long off to make sure that they take only one run.
Yeah, from what I saw yesterday, Ivan, when St. John's was playing against GSS, their batting not very, very strong. So they always need to make sure they limit teams to very small totals. If they let Masaka get away and score at least 80 or 90 runs, it would become a very difficult chase for them.
Sky says he has the caution call from you, and they make some field adjustments for the left-hander Nanyanzi as Sonia continues with the hunt for another wicket.
Poor collection there from Sonia. The bowler's end allows Nanyanzi to get in. Stinging throw there from the fielder. You can see he's feeling the pain. Naomi Amongine will be joining Ivan, take you through the rest of the game.
Some swing and miss there from Nakakande, but the wicketkeeper also misses everything. That one will race away for 4 by runs, and the dugout for Masesco will receive those with a lot of joy. Naomi, you're very welcome to the commentary box. What do you make of this encounter? Prosco Vialako there on your screen, as you can see, trying to guide the fielders on where to stand. Her allegiance to the team, very, very evident. We just see how she badly wants this win. But Naomi, welcome to the commentary box.
Thank you, Ivan. This game is a very important game for Masaka, because this is a game that's going to determine if they're going to rest with the semis or no, because they've tied with Ginger Says and it's now points to determine.
Swing and a miss there from Nakakande. She doesn't get enough contact as Nampera Sonia removes some pace off that one. The plan very, very evident there from Nampera. Remove the pace of the ball and let them use their energy to hit you out of the park if they can. Big swing there, straight to the fielder. Not the very best of stops. The running between Nakakande Agnes and Nanyanzi allows them to pick 2 runs inside the 30 yards. Tomorrow we shall be wrapping up the groups, and on Saturday the semi-finals will be played in the morning, which will be followed by the finals later in the afternoon. It is the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament. Swing there from Nakakande Agnes, straight to square leg. Nice pick up there from Josephine Nakato, who was standing close to the 30 yards mark, and they managed to get a quick swing very, very quickly. Now we're looking at the way these batters are playing. Looks like they're playing a hit and run game. Every time it is getting to the middle of the bat, they are trying to make sure that they get that run.
You know, one by one makes a bundle. That idea is not a bad idea for MASAKA right now. It's not a bad idea for MASAKA because every time they go for those ones and twos, the score keeps ticking for them. And hopefully, by the time the innings end, they'll be having a score that they can easily defend.
End of over number 11, 6-1 for 4. It's the current score. It's the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament, ladies and gentlemen. The number of schools increased from 14 to 16 this year, giving the Kasese region another slot. I beg your pardon. One of the slots went to the northern region. Well, another slot went to Sorot Cricket Academy. But Caroline Waviria is back into the attack there for St. John's Secondary School from the primary school end. Intent very clear there from Milik Agnes Nakakande, but she doesn't get into the line of that one. Swings and misses everything. Well, the players of Junior Secondary School who are just waiting to play good hard tomorrow have come around to see this game because this determines a lot in their group. Caroline Wavile dropping that one wide. She's trying to look for the offside because she sees that Nakakande Agnes is trying to swing hard. So she needs to try and make sure that she doesn't just put the ball close into her areas because she may concede a boundary. Another full ball there. Punished by Milik to fine leg. Nobody of the fielders move. Nobody will get hurt, but 4 runs will be added onto the total for MASAKA Senior Secondary School.
Looks like Miliki today is playing a very big role for her team. Because now Mbwali Naomi is out in the dressing room. Tried doing a lot for her team, but she couldn't as she has done in the other games. Miliki, as one of the senior players of the team, is now stepping in to do something that will be incredible at the end of the day.
But that boundary has sent a lot of silence to the fielders. Their body language has been so low of late because they are conceding so many boundaries. Another big swing there from Nakakande. The ball races straight, long to short off. I beg your pardon, to mid off. But they managed to run so quickly through between the wickets to pick another boundary. Nakakande Agnes is showing a lot of intent today. She's trying to make sure that she needs those runs because the more they move close to the 100 runs mark, the more it will be a little easier for them to defend.
The MASAKA dugout has a lot of noise led by the senior player Lako Proskovia, who is picking Kubakapira, which means hit the ball. I think she's giving the notes that she used in the last school's week to score the runs to the junior players who are in.
Talking about Proskovia Alako. Caroline comes back with a good one on the wide side. Nanya is not making sure that she gets contact onto that one. But we're talking about Proskovia Alako at this very ground last year. Proskovia Alako single-handedly beat Lodi's Mid Vocational School. 198 runs for no loss. So when she sees the youngsters playing there, she believes this is the place where history is made for MASAKA. Looks like Caroline Wavile does not just get her line. St. John becoming very generous after 11 overs. They've so far bowled 19 extras, something which may turn out to be so costly for them. Beautiful shot there, straight to the fielder at long on. Fielding very good. Nahiria Helen there with a nice pickup to make sure that the batters get only one run. Backwards there from Babidi. I do understand that the batters, being a left-hander and a right-hander, are challenging her. But she needs to be putting those balls in the areas where she could give opportunity for the batters to play the balls other than giving them free runs. Backwards. She gives one behind and one in front. Babidi, but the teammates are trying to make sure that they talk to her, telling her, Babidi, concentrate and ball. Try and make sure that you get for us the much needed notes, because that's how we keep in the game. Big swing there, up in the air. Nampera Sonia there runs in so quickly to complete that beautiful catch. Nakakan Agnes has been showing intent on every ball, but this time round she falls into the trap, and that's how she loses her wicket. 7-1 for 5, and that marks the end of the 12th over.
Looking at the replay there, after being talked to by the fellow players, Caroline comes and gives a very good delivery. Nakakande tries to go across, trying to force the ball to go to the onside instead of it being played to the offside. Gives a chance of a catch. Looks like it was a better of a catching session than a match. Big celebrations there to St. John's, having 5 wickets in their basket. The score is 71 for 5, and they still have 8 overs to go.
New batter there walking in for Masaka Secondary School is the captain, Naula Hasfa. She fell into the leading roles at a tender age. She's just in her senior 2. But while she was in her primary, she studied at St. John's Primary School. I used to visit their school, and she used to train with those girls of St. John's Secondary School. She played with most of the players on that team, including Irene Mutonyi, Nabuli Meshadia Glingish, Babidia Caroline, and Nakato Josephine. Nahiria, I beg your pardon, that is Nakiria Letitia. They were in the same team, and that team even played in the league in 2022. But when Naula completed her primary 7, she took a choice to go and join Coach Funanga in Masaka. Wide right there from Sonia Nampera as she comes back to bowl her 4th over. Fielders there talking to her. But runs are moving close to the 100 runs mark, which may pose a very big challenge there for Masaka Secondary School. Hasfa Naula there into the block hole very quickly. One of the products for Mukono cricket community, Naula Hasfa. One of the players who were first coached at Takajunga Sports Ground as the community was just taking shape. She's taken strides. Yesterday she missed the half century by only 4 runs. Big swing there from Naula Hasfa. The chase is on. Letitia Ne there picking it up very quickly and giving Hasfa Naula only 1 run. But the intent from Hasfa was very clear. Swing and a miss there from Nanyanzi. I beg your pardon, swing and a miss there from Naula Asfa. She just doesn't get the contact. And when you look at the way Nampere is bowling her ball, she's trying to make sure that she looks for the offside. And even when she's dropping the wides, they are falling at that offside mark.
It only seems Sonia should just think of pitching the balls into the right zone, because whenever she puts the ball in the right zone, she's not really hit any far, because if you look at that over, she has only conceded 1 run off bat and the other 2 are wides. So if she has a good perspective, she can put every ball there. She can put every ball there and she will have a very good over.
There was some chance of a run there, but not taken. And look at the fielders of St. John's. The fielders at covers are starting at the 30 yards mark.
Not only that, even the voices are going a little down. When the innings just started in the 5 to 6 overs, the morale was high. They were speaking so loud. But right now we do not hear the voices up again. Looks like the sugars are down. But hopefully if they could wake up a little, because from the time they switched, their runs are going so fast, though they're trying as much as they can. But remember, a bowler sometimes can't do her best if there's no morale in the outfield.
Looks for the gap on the offside. Some chance to run out. They throw not the very best. Quick running and a good run taken there. Some quick legs there from Nanyanzi and Naula. The batters are trying to make sure that they get some runs for MASAKA Secondary School. Big swing there, up in the air, kept off. That catch not taken, but they will quickly run between the wickets. Naola Asfa kept her head high on that one, but the catch was not completed. That's one of the things that left-handers do for you in your team. Every time they're on strike, the batters keep losing the line and you keep getting those free runs. Brilliant shot there, finds the gap. Good running. Masaka is another boundary.
It was a ball that was not well pitched from Irene, putting the ball in the left-hander zone, and that is on her body. And that is a strongest zone of her left-hander. So easy to hit. Looks like the left and right combination is giving a challenge to most of the bowlers of St. John's Secondary School.
Chance for a run there as Nademba Erin gives a wide ball. The running between the wickets very quick and they managed to pick a single. But ladies and gentlemen, just a quick update from Teso College Alowet Ground 2, where the big girls of Gayaza High School are taking on the big girls of Undeje Secondary School. Gayaza won the toss and they elected to bat first. But things look like they are running out of their hands as Undeje is currently 73 for a loss of 3 wickets in just 11.2 overs. Looks like they will be comfortable to go to the 100 runs mark. Swing there from Naula Hasfa up in the air again. Nakasaga Judith there with some flying techniques there. She doesn't manage to take that catch. The running between the wickets very, very electric. And they managed to get 2 runs. The intent there from the wicket keeper Judith Nakasaga was very, very positive to show that one of the big wickets they are hunting for is that of Hasfa Naula.
That is the aggression that everyone wants to see from a keeper, because by the time you leave your point of duty, go and chase the ball that is far away from you, that is so impressive. Still, the fielders are trying their best to reduce on the boundaries.
Straight to the field, looked like a catching practice. Nahiria Head and there takes a very beautiful catch to see off Naula Asfa, who had started swinging at everything she saw, and that marks the end of the 6th wicket. 85 for 6 is the score, 14 overs gone.
Looking at the replay there, that was a very good strike there from Naula, but unfortunately goes straight to the fielder. In the game that Naula had against Ginger Says, she had a very good knock where she was swinging so well, getting the ball to the power spot, but this time around I think it's not a good day for her. Going back to the dressing room, disappointed. Being a captain, she has failed to do her role a little bit, but hopefully she will come and deliver with the ball. Coming into bat is Mukite Kevin.
Mukite Kevin, a young sister to Victoria Pearls player Rita Musamali, the vice captain of the team, and Susan Kakai, the captain of Wanderers Cricket Club women's team. She walks in to look for some runs. Her friends love calling her the Rasta Lady. Even yesterday during the dancing competition, they were calling her Rasta Girl. But now here she comes to look for some runs. After taking a beautiful catch there, Helen Nahiria is rewarded by the captain to come and bowl the 15th over.
Nanyanzi Brenda picks that up, the short ball, and hits it for a boundary. To welcome runs. 89 for 6 now. MASAKA says.
Looking at the replay there, that was a very big swing from Nanyanzi, being in there for some good overs. She's now looking at the ball bigger than it was before. Short pitched that ball there from Helen. Being her first ball, it's a matter of thought for her right now. She has to come back and put the ball into the right deliveries.
Quick update from the heart of the city at Soroti Cricket Ground. Masindi Secondary School is up against Good Heart. Back-to-back weights there from the ball ahead, and here she just can't find her ball. But in the update, Masindi against Good Heart. Masindi won the toss and elected to bowl first. 39 for 7 is what Good Heart has in 11 overs out of the reduced 17 overs. Ndeje SS 73 for 2 in 11.1. I beg your pardon. Some big swing there, up in the air at point. The fielder standing at the boundary. She doesn't manage to complete, but they managed to run between the wickets. Well, the update from the Gayaza Ndeje game, where Gayaza won the toss and elected to bowl first against Ndeje SS at Teso College Alouette Ground 1. 12.3 overs have been bowled and 8 for 3 is the current score. Mukite Kevin taking guard for the first time in this game. Swing and no contact there. The wicketkeeper Judith Nakasaga fails to collect everything. Rasta lady Mukevini Mukite. I think she loves reggae music, which is sung by the Rastafarians, and that's why her friends love calling her the Rasta lady. But currently she's running very, very well. Nanyanzi has tried to anchor the innings there for MASAKA SS. She's faced 18 deliveries and she has 19. And she doesn't look like she's giving out how we can end time sooner. She's a left-hander who is causing challenge to some bowlers here to bowl a couple of wides. Just as soon as I talk about the wides, Hayden in Nahiria comes and gives another wide. The extras becoming very costly in this game. St. John's. Some beautiful shot there to find that area. The fielder standing wide, not in position to pick that up. The captain there trying some diving efforts, Gilingish Nabulime, but she doesn't manage to save that one. And there is a quick running between the wickets from Nanyanzi and Mukite. But well, Naomi, well, Dennis, and this game, the extras look to be beating St. John's. They've fumbled 30 extras and the score is 96. If it was not for the extras, the score would be only 60 runs.
Yeah, extras has been the name under. Ivan, when we had a chat with Barak, the coach for St. John's, after the morning game, he mentioned that extras have really been the problem for his team. Those are some of the lessons they will take from this tournament, and they will just need to work on that. so that their bowling can be able to support the batting. They're not very strong as a batting unit, but if they're also not giving away so many runs, it will be easier on them. So you're very right, numbers don't lie.
End of over number 15. 5 overs are remaining to complete the first innings of this game. 9-7 for 6 is the score. Nanyanzi there trying to make sure that she comes out as the star of the day. Barbara Nanyanzi with the 22 of 20 deliveries. Currently the only person who has scored higher than the others in this game. The big hitters of the ball now Membwali completed only 15 after facing 16. Pina Natabo and Nakakan Agnes both went after putting on 10 each. But Erin Nadembe is the bowler coming back to continue with the bowling for St. John's Secondary School. Gets it to the bat, looks for the gap at fine leg, and she will manage to pick those much needed 4 runs. The fielders they are trying to run in to stop that one, but the ball manages to race out of the park.
Yeah, the 100 comes up for Masaka. It says 101 for 6, but also Naja's brain has been very, very strong square of the wicket. She's been pouncing on everything that has been bowled short. As responsible citizens, we remind everyone to be counted tomorrow, Ivan. Government said make sure you sleep where you want to be counted.
Into the block hole. Nanya's there not only being good square, but she's also been good on balls that have come on the offside, and that's why you see with the 23 balls she's so far faced, she has managed to put 26 onto the board for Masaka.
Nanyazi right now looks like a big threat for St. John's because she has really been there and she's not looking like she's ready to give out a wicket.
Another one gets the square area. Some misjudgment there of the ball. Masaka SS will pick 4 runs, add it to the total and move to 105 runs for a loss of 6. Looks like it's running great. It's running runs in these last 5 overs, and if Masaka SS keeps sticking like this, maybe the score would even close to the 150 runs mark.
Yeah, I think that's the challenge for St. John's. They've not been quick to adapt and understand that Nanyans is only playing square of the wicket. So you cut out the short balls, then you keep her quiet.
Into the block hole yet again, as Dents makes that point. Every time you put any ball straight to the stumps or on the offside, Nanyans will try and drive that one. But she's not always used a lot of energy into those ones. She's just trying to make sure that she keeps her wicket. But when you go short, she manages to pick it and send it square. Chance for a catch there at covers. The fielder standing close to the 30 yards mark. Nanyas will pick up a wicket, will pick up a single run, and that will mark the end of the 16th over. 105, I beg your pardon, 106 is the score, and only 6 wickets have been lost. The field going very, very silent. The captain telling her friends and teammates to change quickly, but looks like they are dropping their shoulders. They are not responding so well with only 4 overs remaining to complete the first innings. Change of the bowling attack as the captain, Nabuli Megiringish, introduces herself to the attack for St. John's Secondary School. She bowled her first quarter from the primary school end, but now she will change sides and she will go and try and bowl from the flying school end. One of the most economical bowlers there. She so far bowled 2 overs and conceded only 5 runs. Welcomed in the attack right away. The fielding very good there. Looked like Letitia had misjudged that one, and it was going to be costly for her team because it was about to go out for 4 runs. But she managed to recover and let them take only 1 run. Well, now when you see what the cards are reading, 107 for 6, looks like a closely defendable score for MASAKA Secondary School.
If you look at the morning game that St. John's played against Olila, Olila still scored above 100, and it was kind of challenging. Actually, they didn't get it to chase the score. So by the time MASAKA puts 100 runs, I don't think the Johns can have the courage to chase that score right now.
Giringish there. She's only conceded 6 runs after bowling 2.3. Economical bowlers like her are not easy to find and should be good for her team bowling in the dead overs. Some good drive shot there. Some nice off drive straight to the fielder. The hand in very good. Some chance for a second run. But the batters there are not interested in stealing that one very quick. Nanyazi still gripping the bat, making sure that she takes charge for the team. She's the batter who stood out to make sure that she puts runs on the board for MASAKA Secondary School. Some beautiful shot there. One bounce for 4 runs. Straight to the screen, straight as an arrow. Nanyans there, who has been in for 29 deliveries, now believes that she is seeing the ball. But what a beautiful shot of cricket they applied.
Yeah, seeing the ball, the size of the football. And I will tell you, Nanyans this time going over straight down the ground. We've been saying that she's not strong down the wicket. I think she's listening to us.
But what a brilliant shot there from Nanyanzi. You don't see so many of these. You don't see so many of those in these tournaments. But Nanyan's living up to the billing. Now knowing that she will have to take charge, disapproving us and getting 4 runs for her team. Into the block hole, the running very, very quick there. Some good awareness there from the Rasta ready Mukite Kevin. And that marks the end of the 17th over. 114 is the score. Only six wickets have been lost and 3 overs are remaining to complete the first innings. Ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you're watching in, it is Masaka Secondary School up against St. John's Secondary School. Group A action, a tournament sponsored by Skyview, Deep End Sports Media coming as your broadcast partners, and Uganda Cricket Association taking charge of the rest of the logistics. Earlier on, Masaka Secondary School won the toss and they took a confident decision of batting first. The bowlers opened the bowling up front. Now Megan English coming back in the previous over. But Mutoni Irene will come to bowl the 18th over. She's offer bowled 2 and she's gone for only 9 runs. Another good shot there from Nanyazi. Not enough power onto that one. The fielding very good there and only 1 run is taken.
One commendable thing about the JOHNS, I think they've been one of the smartest teams I've seen throughout the whole tournament. Much but in that, I don't know why they are appealing. But the Rasta lady there, Kevin Mukite, unable to make any connection.
But then it's one thing I've seen with you, every time you see those bright colors, the two could synonymously be used, but it could be very right for you to say that St. John's is looking bright on the pitch.
Yeah, the lime green suits them, I think. I'm trying to scan through the teams that have been very smart. I think go through the keeper's legs. Helped by the field on the boundary that should have raced away for 4. But Masaka SS, St. John's have all been very, very smart. Mukono Kings as well in the orange. I know it's a lot of work for the schools to try and look this smart, but I think I'll give them their flowers for a job well done.
Swing. She misses everything, but the wicket manages to collect up everything. Mutoni Irene has kept. She has kept tidy, with the exception of the previous extras that she's given, the 2 wides. She's not been a very costly bowler, bowling 2.3 with 3 balls to complete this over and 12 runs so far conceded. I believe the 19th over will be bowled by Nabulime and she may be coming back, and Mutoni will come back to bowl the 20th over.
But the 2 bowling partners haven't done so bad for their team. They've really tried restricting the batters from getting those 1s and 2s.
That was a lot of energy from Nanyanzi, who is seeing the ball the size of a football. She swings hard to that one. The fielding equal to the challenge, but looks like the fielder will get some medical attention. It's the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament. Tournament sponsored by Skyview. Players are enjoying the different flavors of Skyview and crystal water. This game is broadcasting live. As you can see, the sky is there on your screen, are very clear, no chances of rain. Cricket can't be played in the rain, so sunshine is our friend. It's hot in the city of Soroti, but we've tried to keep hydrated as much as we can with the crystal water. MASAKA SS is up against St. John's Secondary School. MASAKA SS won the toss and opted to bat first. There is 4,118 for a loss of 6 in 17.4 overs. Look for the Mukite Kevin just can't find the gap. Some brilliant fielding there from the captain Nabuli Meshadia Glingish at point to make sure that she doesn't allow Kevin to get that run.
Kevin being on strike is a better
Like that. The running between the wickets very good, and the indication to the 18 have been bowled. As you can see there in the background, the head coach for the Victoria Park is around in this beautiful city of Soroti to try and make sure that he spots the next talent. The national team will be having some engagements soon, so he needs to pick some cream from this tournament, make sure that he adds on the options that he can use. Lawrence Sematimba here with us. Bagilingish Nabulime, as my prediction, comes to bowl the 19th over for St. John's Secondary School. 122 for 6 is the current score.
as a captain leading by example. Has bowled her 3 overs, considered only 3 runs and had 2 wickets. That's economic of her. She's bowling her last over. These are dead overs. These are death overs right now, where she needs to keep dotting. A good delivery there from her. Not so bad. 5 balls only to go for her to end her bowling phrase.
Up in the air, looks for the gap at point. Some misjudgment there, but the backup is there to make sure that they take only 1 run. It's a run a ball at the moment here for MASAKA Secondary School, as they love to push it close to 150 runs mark.
Big swing there from Nanyanzi. A chance for a catch, but it is not taken, and they only go for 1 run, bringing Mukite back to the strike, who is playing her role of getting singles.
Looks like a very brilliant over there from Nabolime, as she's not conceding boundaries. She's bowling so well, just giving them only the singles. This is the time where most of the batters are so aggressive. Kevin, they are not getting some contact onto that one. She's a first 10 and scored 2, but she will need to see through her team, MASAKA Secondary School. Beautiful shot there, straight to the field that covers. The fielding very good, the throw very quick, but the running between the wickets was equal to the challenge. Nanyas Barbara, they are running so quickly with Mukite Kevin, and that puts the end to the 19th over. 127 for a loss of 6 is the current score here at Madara Ground. It is the annual Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament. MASAKA won the toss and elected to bat first. Mukite Kevin in there with Nanyas Barbara. But Erin Motonyi, as my prediction, will come to bowl the last over for St. John's Secondary School from the primary school end.
Being the last over, it's a very big plan right now for the batters inside. Every batter in the last over has a thought of every ball has to be hit. And that's what I heard from the dugout of MASAKA, hit every ball. So Mukite has a very big task right now of having contact of every ball that Mutonyi is going to deliver to her.
Yeah, but going into the last over with 4 wickets at hand. Big swing there from Mukite Kevin. She doesn't get the contact, but they will pick a by run, and she will give Nanyas a strike, who is close to the half-century mark. She's just remaining with only 9 runs to pick a half-century here. But now, as I was telling you, with 4 wickets at hand and you're at the last over, this is a moment where you will give your batters chance to try and make sure that they release up their arms so that you maximize onto this over. Big swing there, she gets the point towards the gully area. The chase is on. Pick up good there, the throw very nice. But Barbara Nanyas will pick 2 runs, push her score to 43, and she will need only more 7 runs to reach the half-century mark. Big swing there, she looks for the point. That is racing to the boundary, and it will see the boundary at deep square leg. Nanyas Barbara, who has been so good there with playing the balls in the balls towards the square area. She manages to pick a boundary, and she pushes her score to 47. Very close to half-century mark. She will need only 3 runs. Motonyi Erin there coming. 3 deliveries are remaining complete. The last over of the first innings of this game. Big swing there. Big swing there. Nakasaga Judith there not managing to get that wicket. The hunting right on point, but they don't get the wickets. The dugout there for Masaka Secondary School giving her the flowers. I see the gout of Masaka SS in that. Masaka SS beating SS. Maybe there could have been some rivalry, but those are great gestures. Everything is in the spirit of the game.
Such a big over for Masaka SS so far. 10 runs have come off it. Irene Mutoni has been very, very unlucky. She created opportunities, but most of them have been put down by her team. But what a valiant knock there. Nyanyanzi Brenda coming up with her 50. She started so slowly, but once she started engaging gears, she's been able to drop anchor for her team, score 50 from 39 balls. We'll finish with the wickets. We'll finish a wicket. Irene Mutoni hits bullseye and dismisses Kevin Mukite, who was very, very key in the partnership with Nyanyas as she got to 50. Masaka is finishing on 137 for 7, but we've seen a couple of 50s in this tournament. And Ivan will tell us more about those. How many have we gotten so far?
In this tournament so far, we've gotten a total of 8 50s, including that good knock there from Nanyas Barbara. She really played so well for the team, completing with 50 of 39 deliveries. She's managed to push her team, making sure that they finish well with the business. That was the first wicket, as you see the highlights. Florence running like a headless chicken, as many say, and she lost her wicket just in the first over of the game. But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the skies are bright. First innings have been concluded here at St. Mary's Girls School. But that is your match summary. Masaka Secondary School won the toss and they opted to bat first. Came up and set for 137 runs for a loss of 7. Barbara Nanyas there leading the charges with 50 of 39. Now Mengwali, the current tournament top runs scorer with 15 of 16. And defending another St. John Secondary School with 10 of 11. Giringish Nabulime led the bowling, taking wickets in half 4 over spell, while she was supported by Caroline Wabia and Irene Nadem with 1 wicket each in their names. Ladies and gentlemen, St. John's will need 138 runs in 120 balls if they are to win this game and get close into semi-final spots. But we shall take a short break, taking a few bottles of crystal water before we come back to complete the second innings of the match.
It's the orange sky view, make sure that they know. Kaliko, if you know, now you know. Fantabulous fun, seriously fun. To cool you down, sky view is the plan. It's your turn now, everybody going wow. Everything brand new with orange sky view. It's your turn now, everybody going wow. Everything brand new with orange sky view.
Orange sky view, the sky is the limit. Sky view will cool you down under the hot sun. And when you're feeling blue, refresh yourself, quench your thirst. If you're craving for the best, sky view is your taste.
Yeah, I got the coolest view with my orange sky view. What's your point of view? Yeah, I got the coolest view with my orange sky view. Better join the crew. Go extreme with the orange sky view dream. Pass the drink, feel the magic in a mist with my orange sky view. What's your point of view? Yeah, I got the coolest view with my orange sky view. Better join the crew. Go extreme with the orange sky view dream. Pass the drink, feel the magic in a skin. Show you're cool, keep your vibe on 110. Open up the sky view and take off the ceiling.
If you're craving for the very best, Orange Sky View is your taste. Now get set, cause Sky View will cool you down under the hot sun. Refresh yourself and quench your thirst. Now we're changing the pace. Sky View is a beautiful place. And when you drink a cold Orange Sky View, everything is fantabulous. Let's go fantastic with serious less fun. Refresh yourself with a cool fantabulous Sky View. Sky View, go extreme! Sky View Orange is a product of the Reham family.
Go extreme with Skyview Orange, citrus and fruity.
We're back for the second innings of the game. Masaka SS taking on St. John's SS MUKONO. Masaka won the toss, elected to bat first. They got 137 for 7 in their 20 overs. A half century there from Nanyanzi Brainda, 50 from 39 balls, and anchored the innings for them. An uphill battle for them to climb St. John's. There are no hills in Soroti, but they'll have to conquer this one that has been built by Masaka SS. The girls, match day number 5 of the Girls Schools Cricket Week tournament. Match day number 5 of the Girls Schools Cricket Week here in Soroti City. We're getting close to the business end of the tournament. The finals, the semi-finals and the finals will be happening on Saturday morning. Before we find out who will be our new champions for the 2024. Agnes Nakakande will open the bowling for Masaka SS. Nambuya and Lucky Lairetisha are the two openers for St. John's.
Nambuya, Sandra Fiona. In the morning game, he still opened alongside Letitia when they were taking on Olida High School, where they lost 114 runs. Rotation there doesn't show that maybe they'll be looking for those big shots, but Nambuya not really excited. Nambuya Sandra Fiona opened the batting alongside Nakila Letitia even in the morning game when they lost to Olida by 114 runs. Both of them were unfortunately run out. The coach trusts them again to come and start off the business here against Masaka. Very active field there from the girls of Masaka Secondary School. Masaka has been giving their captain Naulas for to open the bowling, but this time round they trust Nakakande Agnes to come and hunt for that breakthrough for their team to make sure that they move close to the semi-final spots.
Up in the air, but just over the head of the fielder and cover. No power in the shot. Body behind the ball. The first runs on board for Masaka, for St. John's.
3 fielders chasing that ball really shows you how badly Masaka needs this win. Everyone is fighting and they are all putting their bodies onto the line to make sure that they get Masaka this match in the victory.
Chance we run out. Top quality fielding. End of the first over, 3 for no loss, St. John's.
Florence Kejuka given the chance ball up front. Florence Kejuka comes into the attack there for Masaka Senior Secondary School from the flying school end.
Now Membwali, they are guilty of putting down a chance. Chance for a catch, but also it's put down. 2-minute drop chances for Masaka. I think they need to be mindful, Ivan, that they need to win by a big big margin to improve on their net run rate if they are going to push Ginger SS for that second position.
Yeah, but then it's looking at their group. Ginger SS has a net run rate of 2.54, while for Masaka, their net run rate is 1.5. So they need to up their net run rate so that even when they tie at points with Ginger SS, they still stand a chance of making it to the semis. Field are very, very noisy. Swing and a miss there. Letitia Nakira just can't get her body onto that one. Chance for a catch. Beautifully taken there. Nakakande Agnes hunting for a wicket but not getting one in her first over. But at point, she shows a lot of brilliance to complete that beautiful catch and send Letitia Nakira back to the dugout.
Not a very good sporting gesture there from Masaka SS sending off the batters. Sometimes not acceptable. But that shouldn't take away the shine from a very good catch taken by Agnes Nakakande. Thick outside edge. Nakato throwing her arms at it, but a good catch by Nakakande Agnes. Very, very happy smiles there for Masaka. They pick up their first wicket. Beg your pardon, the departing batter is not Nakato. Nakato is the incoming batter. Nakira Letitia is the outgoing batter. St. John's 5-1.
That is the dugout of St. John's. The captain doesn't look very happy. Shadia now English. But they need to make sure that they fight. The body language there for Masaka Secondary School. Very, very positive. But that batter Nakato Josephine, who has just walked in to bat, managed to score 15 runs or 59 deliveries during the morning game as St. John's lost to Olida High School. Ali, she comes in to try and make sure that she looks for some runs. Straight into the gap. Good fielding. Where is the question, and she doesn't take the run. But that puts the end to the second over of the game. 5-1. is the score. 133 needed in 18 overs. Captain does no mistake as she brings back Nakakande Agnes into the attack for Masaka Secondary School from the primary school end.
Yeah, instructions from the Masaka dugout delaying Nakakande Agnes as she was going to deliver that ball. Something that the organizers have been trying to tell the coaches not to do. Up-ish, but no chance, nothing taken. Naomi, you a former player. Did that ever distract you, coaches sending instructions from the dugout? Or when you're on the field, you want to make sure you take care of your own game?
It depends on the game that we play, because sometimes there's a game that you really need a coach to talk to you, but there are games that you feel you should learn how to handle pressure on your own and not being helped by a coach.
So you don't want the coach always telling you what to do?
Anyways, having been in an advantage team where most of the things were part of us, our coach really didn't have a lot of work to do whenever we're inside, like talking to us, because even from the field changing, what we could, not making the coaches to scream.
In short, you don't want the coaches to tell you what to do?
Not really.
I think then their players get it wrong. The emotional levels of both people is different. Since the coach is more calm, up in the air, another chance created by Agnes, but not taken. The fielder and cover needs to realize that they need to stand back a bit. As I was saying now, the emotional level of the coach is different from those that are playing. So their wisdom is always guided by very good information. And for players, when you're playing, your wisdom is always guided by the emotion of the game. So it's always important to always listen to the coaches.
Yeah, Dennis, I think you're right about that, because sometimes when there's too much pressure, players tend to think, but whatever they think out of pressure. And usually when you think out of pressure, looks like everything that you think about is just not making sense in a cricket game. You try to think out of the box, but still things won't be working out until a coach gives you an idea.
Good delivery there from Agnes Nakakande. Unfortunately, it doesn't get a wicket, but top quality bowling. The difference is that it's just the emotional, the emotions in both games for different people. So when you're under pressure, I'll always advise players that you feel that you're under the pump, always try and listen to the coach, because they are in a better emotional state than you are. All is going well and there's no pressure, and then you can manage everything on your own. Most times it's not like the coach is trying to tell you what to do. They're just trying to give you more information that you can use in your thought process. Whatever you're thinking about, I'm only enabling you, but I'm not telling you what to do.
Lesson taken there. I think in the next matches I'll be playing, I should take a very keen note on what my coaches tell me better than what my mind tells me.
It's just a mindset. It's just a mindset. When you want to process the information, then it's just a mindset. Nakakande continues to dot. A good over for Masaka. St. John's now 9 for 1. swing and a miss. Nakato not to make any connection yet. Kaijuka Florence continues to dot. She's already picked a wicket. Okay, no connection. Not enough bat behind that ball. I hope Nakato doesn't get frustrated and try and play a shot out of anger. But now the momentum with MASAKA says they need a big win to try and improve on their net run rate if they are going to catch up with top quality bowling. We thought about taking a single, but I think the noise somehow scares you out of taking the run. Maiden over for Kaijuka Florence, 9 for 1 St. John's. Takande Isaac, a very good decision by the captain there to keep her on. She's bowling well, so just make sure you keep the pressure on. They always say, Naomi, if you're going to kill by strangling, do not remove one hand and try and look for a knife. Again, up in the air. I'm surprised Agnes has not yet picked a wicket. She needs to get some rewards because he's created so many opportunities, but none of them has gone to hand. Finally, some button to that. They choose a fielder, they'll just get a single. Yeah, what a fielding effort. MASAKA giving everything in the field. Mukono will have to work hard for anything. Fielding. MASAKA have shown a rare fight today. It shows that they are very, very interested in this game. They want to pick up the win. Yesterday they were at 7s and 6ers in the game against Olira. They lost by 10 wickets. But today they look more inspired. I think they know if they can get a victory, they can put for a semi-final place. 5 overs gone, 12 for 1. Yeah, St. John's under the pump. They approach again. I watched them playing yesterday. This is the wicket there, Kaijuka Florence. That's beautiful action. That's the wicket, a catch taken by Nakakane Agnes, who was standing in sleep. First wicket to go down, Tisha. But St. John's look like they don't look like they want to chase down the runs, Naomi. I don't know why, but I feel that they need to give some effort.
But to me, it seems like the St. Johnnians are trying to give in some effort, but the fielders are to their best this time around, because every ball that is struck is not going for even twos. I think it's only ones. There's a top fielding today from Masaka. As you say, they really need this win to go for the semis.
That should race away for a boundary. Inakato getting a boundary for Masaka.
Looking at the replay, that was a very good pickup from Nakato. Struck very well down to the onside. A quick ball that raised to the boundary without any hindrance. This total they've scored to 16 for 1 in 5.2 overs. St. John's needs 122 from 14.4 overs.
Yeah, you can hear the Masaka player saying Atide, meaning she's scared. Yeah, better lines there from Florence Kaijuka. I feel that if St. John's were able to give a better effort, they could try and push for the score. Most times they look like they give up the fight even before the game is halfway. Good shot and well fielded by Kevin Mukite. Just keep it to a single. More intent. St. John's needs to show more intent. They give away so many runs with the ball, but they show very little fight with the bat. And the noise on the field can scare you from taking a single.
The Jonians having lost to Lila in this almost the same very way. I'm feeling too scared right now because there's a lot of noise that sometimes even makes you hesitate.
Yeah, another chance put down by Masaka. Masaka guilty of putting down so many chances. And Jones by now could have lost close to 3 wickets, but the catching has been poor by Masaka. 6 overs gone, 17 for 1.
Coming to the bowling attack is Mukite Kevin after the 6 overs end of the first power play. They still have 14 overs and they need 121 runs. A little bit challenging right now for St. John's because they need to change the strike. Not moving at the pace they're moving right now. There's a lot of motivation and morale in the field that is giving so much courage to the bowlers to keep dotting. Look, Mukite has been one of the good bowlers, not so bad. She has been bowling for the team and trusted with the ball. I believe she'll also deliver like the way the other bowlers like Nakaka and Agnes have also delivered for that team.
Another chance put down. This time Mokite Kevin unable to gather it in her follow through. A big win here for Masaka could give them an opportunity as they push for a semi-final place.
One given onto the thigh. Called for some medication there. Looks like this is a very big warning from Mokite. She has to put her body, because the next time I think she's going to give one on the head. Yeah, good comeback from Nakato. Switches strike, picks up a single. As she ran with everything in her legs, she clearly wanted to go on the other end. That's how I did there from Mokite. Kinda delivering some few extras for St. John's. They have 19 for 1. Nakado still trying to step up for her team, having 8 in 17 balls. She really has to do a lot right now because
just over the head of Mokite Kevin. Masaka family on top. I think they just need to be clinical, try and skittle out the opponents for a very small total if they're going to get a big victory. Up-ish in the air, but again they take no run. Now even St. John's players now are fearing to take singles.
As I just said, the noise in the field will make you feel like the ball is already in the fielder's hands and is already coming back to the keeper or the bowler. Though the fielders are in the 30 that when you strike the ball you can take a single, the batters are scared of any fall of any wicket right now.
Up in the air, chance for run out. Bullseye, the fielder hits bullseye, misses the catch, but picks the run out. Against a run of play, Masaka get their second wicket. St. John's lose Nambuya for just 4 runs. They are now 19 for 2.
That was a very good recovery there from the fielder. Having missed a catch, looking at that replay. Having missed the catch, still knew that you can get something off that. Recovered so fast, picked the ball and threw it direct to the stumps. It was a nice direct hit. People really stone birds in their villages. We can't know about that.
Was a kilometer away, Nambuya, and unfortunately she didn't have the legs to get in. But a good pick and throw from the Masaka fielder. Nakasaga is a new batter for St. John's.
Coming to ball is Noella, who is coming to deliver her first over. Delivering to Nakato, who has been there for some little while.
Naula has for the captain comes into the attack. But I think for now, Masaka might be safe. We've already bowled enough numbers for us to get the result in the match. And we've been lucky throughout the whole tournament. The weather has been very, very kind. Natabo picks the wicket. More jubilation for Masaka SS. 21 for 3 now. St. John's. They are looking down the barrel of a defeat. And you can see Masaka SS going back to their markers quickly to try and make sure that they survive the narrative.
Looking at the replay, that was a very good delivery. Kind of fuller. But Nakato goes... tries swinging it, but I think doesn't get the power spot. Edges it and leaves it hanging in the air. Just a fielding practice here for Naptabo. Easy wicket there for her. And into bat is Nabulime for St. John Secondary School. They need 117 from 12.4 overs.
Tabo now very inspired. Chance for a run out. And it's given, again, a wicket out of nothing for MASAKA SS. 21 for 3 quickly becomes 21 for 4. Nabulime, the captain, Shadia, caught in no man's land. You can see there the coach.
Looking at the replay, there was a reckless running there from the two batters, giving a chance for a run out. They're really making the squarers work so easy, coming in and going out. That I think is not worth it of them right now, because it's better they play off that 20 over. So there are very many voices heard out there, so loud, from the MASAKA team celebrating the wickets that they have on board. For after even maybe missing so many, they would be now, right now for 7. Looking at the catches they dropped, but all in all, the celebrations are still there.
Yeah, so very painful, that run out. I don't know where she was going, but she didn't trust her legs to get her over the line. 21 for 4, and as the heavens threaten to open up, MASAKA in charge of this particular game. St. John's Mukono in trouble. MASAKA SS in charge after 8 overs. St. John's is 22 for 4. Timba it is. Mukite Kevin dismisses Nachito Nakato. 22 for 4. Now quickly 22 for 5. There is nowhere to hide for St. John's Mukono because MASAKA are picking all the wickets. And even as the heavens threaten to open up, MASAKA know that they want to make sure that for them to get a good net run rate.
Looking at the replay there so keenly, that was a full delivery from Mukite, but Nakato goes across the line and leaves it so wide and very easy for the ball to just land into her timber. So bad for her. She has been trying so hard for her team, trying to get the singles and the twos, but she's sent back to that dugout to join her fellow friends who came in and left her behind.
Yeah, full delivery there, but everything is going against St. John's for now. You may not see the clouds from there, but I will tell you that the heaven is, if you can see the vegetation in the background. The wind is blowing against them, threatening to rain. And MASAKA just trying to make sure they get through this very, very quickly.
Still bowling so well. Mukite, after getting a wicket, has given 2 dot balls. So economic of her. In the last game, she hasn't been bowling that well. But today, she's bowling her second over and has only conceded 2 runs, having 1 wicket. Following the footsteps of her sisters, that is none other than Rita Musamali and Kakai, who are the nominees of the Vipals. I think it's not a bad swing, and it's the big up celebrations for another wicket. One in a basket. They celebrate this moment. This over has really been an incredible over. Looking at the replay there, Mukite delivers that ball right in the right place, and the batter swings a bat, getting the edge and goes direct to the keeper's hands. Big celebrations there. MASAKA has 6 wickets in the baskets, 22 runs, and St. John's needs 116 of 11.1 overs. Still a big score to chase, which is going to be a little challenging if wickets are still falling. Not a bad over from Mukite, conceding no run, having 2 wickets, only having 1 over to deliver. Pardon me, 1 ball. A little place in that, and Mukite takes it, appeals to the umpire, thinking that they ran out. Pardon me, it's a catch, but the umpire says no. It was an incredible over from her, because no run and has 2 wickets.
Notable patience with 1 fielding dismissal and 9 wickets. I don't know whether it is a superstition, but she's always pulling up her pants on one of the legs before she bowls. You can't see it there. She first does that. Oh, the spin beats the fielder. Rare run. It's been a while since since St. John's even put any runs on board. Yeah, the heavens threatening to open up here at the St. Mary's Madeira. Yeah, not looking very good for us here, and maybe very soon we'll be going off because the drizzle is just getting heavier. After we've had very good weather in the past few days, hopefully that this doesn't hold for so long and can allow the game to continue. Ooh. Wrong end there from Kevin Mukite. Catch nearly falling there for Naomi Mbwali, the keeper. 10 overs gone, halfway stage. St. John's 24 for 6. They need 114 runs from 60 balls.
Mukite, after giving a maiden wicket over, has come back into the bowling attack and still bowling so well, delivering her balls into the right place. Opens up with a dot ball. After ball, opens up her over with 1 run. After bowling 2.1 and having only 3 runs with 2 wickets. Driven to covers, little up, missed by the fielder, and they go for 1 run. The score right now is 26 for 6 in 10.2 overs. St. John still has 9.4 to chase the score.
Kevin Mukite with the top bowling performance. She's gone for just 4 runs and given away 2 runs. Another swing and a miss. It's been a lot of hard work for St. John's with the bat. End of the 11th over, 26 for 6. More extra runs given away by Masaka. Masaka now starting to put the foot off the gas, being bit casual in the field. So they're giving away extra runs. So they need to make sure they tidy up and see out the game. Top touch, but straight to the fielder. The chance is put down. I don't know how much the fielder knew about that, but it came very quickly to her. In this case, we say she has saved 3 runs.
She could have saved the 3 runs, but looking at the reaction of the other fellow players, they really needed that catch to add on the number of wickets that they have taken.
Tell you in this game, Naomi, that St. John's lost 5 wickets for only 3 runs. They were 19 for 2, and in a matter of overs, just about 3 overs, they went to 22 for 6. Naula Hasfa, the captain, will come from this primary school end to replace Kevin Mokite. As she comes into the attack, the heavens also seem to have cleared, so maybe we will not have any more rain.
The captain there opens up her over with a wide delivery. In the previous game that she had against Ginger says, she delivered so well, had 2 wickets.
Nalua Hasfa should be trying to seek for the wickets. Thick outside edge, and the ball somehow races away to the boundary. Poorly done there on the rope by the fielder, the captain not very happy.